I got an email saying it was paid out, but the money still hasn't hit my bank. So
sometimes it'll work, sometimes it'll not.
And then it gets to around 10:30 and he's still not here. He's supposed to be here for 11:38 and he still hasn't arrived. So we have an incredible busy week this week, and if my eye looks red, it's because I'm suffering with very bad hay fever for the past 3-4 weeks now. It's horrendous. Got about 4 or 5 cars going out to the new owners, and we need to get them prepped ready, and there's quite a few things I need to do on some of the cars. This is the first one that's going out, and it doesn't need any more prep. We've already sorted the prep, and yeah, the customer's coming tomorrow, so I just need to send them a video of a walk around of the car, and that will be that. This is the other car that's going out, the Golf GTI Performance. I've had a bit of paintwork done on this door here as the customer requested, just because I had a big scratch, and we also need to do a DSG service and sort the keyless entry button because it's a bit intermittent. You'll push it one time, it'll not work, you'll push it another time, it'll start straight up, so that needs sorting. And the next car we need to get sorted is the Focus RS. So this needs a few things sorting. Need to put the standard exhaust back on to get the cat on, because it has got a decat currently. I've got to put the flap actuator on as well for the exhausts, which has just arrived today. Put a new battery in it because the battery died a few days ago, and then that should be it for that one. And the final thing I need to get done is the armrest on this grey Golf GTI that's getting delivered tomorrow. I've took it to Northeast Trimmers already, and they've roof trimmed the armrest as it had a bit of a scuff on it. So it's just there. So it's just in pieces at the moment, but Laura's off to collect it, so we'll get that fitted later on today. I've also got a little job to do on the RS3, which is the rear door handle. When you pull it, well, if I pull it hard enough, it's not going to work, is it? Oh. Ah, it's decided to work. But anyway, this door handle actually is starting to come off. So we need to get a new door handle put back onto that. That is honestly unbelievable. Every time I've opened that door, the handles came straight off, and the time I do a video on it, it literally just stays there and doesn't do anything at all. So this is our little office. You probably haven't seen just yet. The office we've been in for the past 1.5 years. That's Laura's desk. And obviously this is mine, where all the deals happen. Obviously got a fridge, which we mainly drink all of the drinks from. And we won't be in here any much longer. We're going obviously next door, as you would have seen. So we will have a big office upstairs, but I'm probably going to be based downstairs with just a table in the middle of the showroom. So yeah, that might be a little bit better. So Laura can have her space upstairs and I can have mine downstairs. So if you wonder what this is one of my private regs. I bought this in October, I think it was, because I wanted a max private reg. And then Laura went on to, I think it was Reg Transfers, and typed in 99S, so it would be max 99S, which is a bit more fitting for me. And it turns out it was going into the DVLA auction, was it last month, I believe? I ended up winning it, so I've now got 2 max private regs, and I don't really want this one. I've had it up for sale for quite a few months, but no one's buying it, which is a bit of a silly mistake from me, to be honest, because now I've got quite a bit of money tied up in 2 private regs and I only need 1. I was on a huge bidding war with the guy till 11 o'clock at night, because it kept jumping up every half an hour from when everyone bids. What a stupid system that is, by the way, because it just takes so long for the actual listing to end if people just keep bidding. I think it's within the half hour of it ending, it goes up another 30 minutes. So yeah, I thought I was going to lose it, to be honest, but thank God I didn't. So the customer's requested a walk around video of his new car that he's bought online. So I'm going to send that off to him before he comes to collect tomorrow.
Look, I feel like Kobe 24, you know I had to ice my wrist. I've been ballin' since a young, you know I had to stack my chips. Bending corners, 12 personas, know we had to take them risks.
So 3 mobile is, decided not to work. I can't make any calls on my business phone or my personal phone. So I've now got to go walk all the way around to the garage to order a clamp for the valve flap on the Mark III RS. If you ever decide to go to 3 mobile or consider it, don't bother, they're horrendous. So we've just received an inquiry on the Audi RS3, and lo and behold, he's been trying to get a hold of us, but again, free network letting us down. It's not letting me call or take any incoming calls, so thank God he's emailed, because I've had no missed calls or anything, which is quite bad if you think about it, especially when you're running a business. If you're not getting any notifications that calls are coming in or anything like that, and you just miss a lead, then you've lost a customer. So the customer on the RS3 wants to come in on Saturday. He's coming all the way from Stranraer, so I think he said it was Southwest Scotland? Yeah, Southwest Scotland. So obviously we need to get this handle sorted, but first, before I'll be able to put it on, I need to get it painted. So I need to go to Car Bar, which is around at the corner, get this sprayed hopefully before Saturday. I mean, won't take too long, it's just a tiny little handle. And he also said about the alloys, because they've got quite a few scrapes, so I might possibly be getting those refurbed in all black as well. So I'm now walking to Kev at Car Bar around the corner, and I've literally just dropped the handle on the floor. Thank God it's still on the primer and hasn't been painted just yet, because that would have been an absolute nightmare. So it's now dropped off with Kev at Car Bar. Hopefully, fingers crossed, get that back within the next day or two, so I can get that fitted just before Saturday. So the Megane RS, when it's gone for a new battery, I can't get a new battery from a parts place. I've tried Napa, which are the closest one to us, and they can't get one. And I've started to realise that when it comes to Megane RSs, it is literally dealer parts only. You can't get any parts, whether it's brake discs and pads, like a battery, for example. Now you just can't get them from a normal parts place, so I need to call Quidco or Renault and get them a battery. But now it's time to take the Golf to Steve and get the DSG service done and check out that keyless entry button. See what I mean? Sometimes it'll work, sometimes it will not. There we go. Now it's started up, so we need to figure out why that is. So that's the Golf dropped off at Steve's now to get everything sorted, ready for the customer. So I've took the Megane back from the garage until I can get a battery from either Quidco or Renault, and that's the Golf dropped off, ready for its DSG service. In typical motor trade fashion, when you buy parts, they always seem to be wrong. The DSG filter that I bought for the DSG service kit is wrong. So now Laura's going to TPS to get a new filter so we can get that sorted, as it's on the ramp now with no oil in. And we also need a new keyless entry button to fix the intermittent start button, which is great. I'm so glad that he found the fix to that. So one of the cars that I purchased this week has now arrived. 2020 Ford Focus ST. I'm not too sure about the alloys. They are in a dark gold colour. I might just change them back to anthracite. But the car looks absolutely lovely. It's only got 28,500 miles with a full service history. So I'll be getting that prepped and ready to get put onto the website. Maybe today, but it might have to be tomorrow. So the Golf GTI is now back after getting the armrest sorted. And as you can see, it looks brand new, absolutely stunning. So I just need to do some final checks on the car, ready for its delivery tomorrow. So the 140i is off now to go and get the new harness for the parking sensors. And I now have the Golf GTI back as well. Key button sorted, DSG service sorted. I just need to get the seats professionally cleaned because they're a bit minging. Good morning everyone, it is Thursday the 26th of June and it is 6:27. I'm off to deliver this Golf GTI Performance. It's not my usual sort of task to do. I've got a driver called Richie. He usually does all my collection and delivers, but he's on holiday until, well, he got back last night, so this is unusual, but I do miss it. I used to do collection and delivers on the first year that I started trading from home, and I absolutely loved it. Don't like the train journeys, but I love the driving. Yeah, I love the driving. So we're going to Glasgow to drop off this car, and then straight back on the train, back to the showroom, and we've got a handover later on. So that is the Golf GTI dropped off with the customer, and now we're at Ruther Glen train station, ready to get the train back to Morpeth. But I'm trying to figure out where I should be. But yeah, take you on the, well, once I arrive back at the showroom, we'll touch base because I've got a handover for that Mark 8 Fiesta ST. I'm now back in Morpeth, and it's been quite busy whilst I've been on the train. We've had 4 inquiries, 2 on the same car, which was the grey Fiesta ST, which was meant to be reserved. However, he came to test drive the car. Well, he reserved it on Auto Trader through the deal builder, but he didn't pay the £99 because that's the new feature now. You can either pay $99 or not, which makes no sense in my eyes. He came and test drove it, but then decided he wanted to have a bit more time to think about it. So I was like, okay, cancelled the reservation, and then obviously we've had 2 people inquire today, which is always a good sign. And the other one was on the OG M2. We've had that in quite a while, longer than I would expect as well, to be honest. And then on our Performance Blue i20N, which again, I think I've had for about 2-3 weeks, which isn't too bad, but it was originally reserved, but then they cancelled, so it's been one of their months. Now that the Fiesta has been handed over, it was a great success, all went well, and what a beautiful car that was with a pan roof. They're very hard to come by with the pan roof, and the white is also a iconic Fiesta ST colour. So I've just took a deposit for the grey Fiesta, the guy who I was on about before who reserved it, but then went away and wanted to have another look at, I think it was a different car, and have a think about it. He's actually made a deposit now, which is great news. He'll be coming in on Saturday to purchase that, so maybe get some few shots of the car going out. And BMW M2 came in before. We're going to be doing a sale or return on that one, just because I've got another car that I wanted to buy before that, so, and that works much better for the customer to get a better return on the car, on his car anyway. And I don't really usually do sale or return. I usually prefer to buy the car, just so then it's my stock. It's one less sort of headache to deal with when you're trying to sell something pretty quickly and it's not shifting. So yeah, we're doing that because obviously it's an old friend, so don't mind doing that at all, and obviously it fits the stock profile. We got the RS3 alloys refurbed for the guy, ready for Saturday, and I got them done all black, as I think they'll look nice with the Maxton body kit. I think they look beautiful. Might get hidden in the arch slightly, but with a bit of tyre slick, they'll look absolutely perfect. So when you get this cleaned ready for Saturday, obviously today is only Thursday, so I've got quite a bit of time, and that went for an MOT earlier, all passed, all good. And oh, we also have a customer coming in on the i20N. He's coming in on Saturday as well, first thing in the morning. And he's got a beautiful part exchange. He's got a Leon Cooper 290, which is a bit of me all over. Turn the brightness on. I love Leon Coopers, and his is in grey, but he was inquiring on our Performance Blue i20N. Beautiful car, Still obviously has the amazing Hyundai the Hyundai warranty. Yeah, it still has the Hyundai warranty until 2029, which is perfect. It's only a 1-year-old car, but the guy I bought it off has definitely done some mileage on it. It's got 24,000 miles on, or 22,000 miles off the top of my head. So yeah, he has done some mileage in it, but that's what they're there for, to put mileage on, to drive them. A lot of people putting cars into storage and never driving them annoys the hell out of me. Today is a new day. It is Friday and I am absolutely shattered. I had 5 hours sleep yesterday and I got up at 6 to deliver that GTI, and then when I got home I went for a 9-kilometre run because I'm doing the Great North Run in September, and I'm also doing the 10k before that in July. So I've been doing a bit of training and I'm shattered. I've just literally sat here with my eyes closed. I just want to fall asleep. But we've got some inquiries to deal with, and I need to value a Range Rover or Land Rover Discovery, and yeah, I'm going to value it right now. So it's I keep saying Range Rover, Land Rover Discovery, and it is a HSE luxury. Obviously, we can see that the retail is 35,156 and a part X valuation of 27,020. Auto Trader can be a bit harsh when it comes to part exchange valuations, and I do need to speak to someone who knows more about the Range Rover, Land Rover world, because I don't deal with them. And I don't deal with them because they're just an absolute headache from start to finish. I would only sell one if it came with manufacturer's warranty, and that is the only time I would sell it. So if it was like 1 to 3 years old, but apart from that, stay far away. So the customer was wanting to purchase the OG M2 and obviously part exchange this. So he's got 33,000 outstanding on finance. So I think he's going to be in some kind of negative equity, maybe by about 1 or 2,000, maybe 3,000. But I'll speak to Steve, who knows a lot more about the products, because that's what they specialize in, and then I will be able to get back to him with the price. But yeah, I think he's got 2 keys. It's got full service history. It's just been serviced and it's had an MOT. So yeah, sounds like a nice car. Doesn't look very I think it might be with a customer or something. Yeah, I think he's busy. We'll try again later on. Steve's ringing back right now. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
It's about you.
Yeah, I'm not too bad. I've got a Land Rover Discovery question for you for valuation.
Right.
It's a 20 plate HSE luxury with 58,000 miles. Do you want the reg?
Discovery 5.
Oh, I'm not sure about that.
Bigger.
I haven't got a picture of it just yet.
Alright.
Do you want the reg?
Please.
Sierra Alpha 20
Yeah.
Zulu Bravo Papa.
Yeah.
58,000 mile.
58.
Sorry?
58,000.
Yeah. He says it's got full service history, it's just been serviced in MOT, no advisories, 2 keys, got the odd stone chip, alloys are perfect, new tyres and brakes.
Are you booked it out?
No, I was calling you first because I don't want to value one after the last time I valued one.
Oh, okay. 58,000. So just 3-litre luxury.
Do these have the air suspension?
Yeah.
Oh god.
Air suspension's alright.
That's what knackered me the last time.
Nah, 20 plate with 4 owners.
What would you usually want in a 20 plate for owners wise, like 2 or 3?
I mean, to be fair, these cars tend to either be 1 owner, or they do tend to be a higher ownership,
Passed around.
which is a bit funny. I mean, to be fair, what you want to try and do is get it as near the cap as you can and bung it in BCA.
Yeah. What's a cap?
It'll get good I'm just on auto trader valuation at the minute.
Yeah, that's what I usually go off, really, but it's 27, isn't it?
Because they're going, because they're going into normally they're going well into cap.
Are they?
I've just bought one for my last. That's 2017 one.
Yeah.
HSE luxury in black. I wanted one a bit newer, but the prices were just going absolutely flipping mental. I mean, I've paid with the fees. I'm like about 1,500-1,600 quid in the book with the fees.
Jesus.
Well, some of the ones I was trying to buy were going like 2.5-3 grand in the book.
I think it might just be the car market altogether, because I cannot buy a car at the minute. Everyone's just paying absolutely ridiculous money. Like I've even lowered my margins and everything to try and nick a one. I mean, I got one yesterday, but I've bid it on about 30-40 cars and haven't got one.
Okay. Well, I've been doing the same with predominantly Land Rovers, and it's just been absolutely crazy. We've bought a Mitsubishi L200 pickup, 3 grand behind book, but it's got an engine problem.
Oh dear.
And we're just going to take the risk.
Yeah.
I mean, it's lack of power, so it could be anything. It could just be EGR, it could be DPF, it could be anything. But it's like, we'll take the risk. It's 3 grand behind book. Surely we're going to be able to repair it for 3 grand.
Oh god, yeah. That's the problem.
I would 2020. I mean, if you just said to me, what's that car worth, without even booking it up, I would have said it's worth 25 grand. But I'm obviously wrong.
He owes 33, so I doubt he's gonna.
I know. It's a bit. If Auto Trader's saying 27, and if that is about cap, to be honest with you, I've got a credit on my cap. I need to put some on. Which something like the pay-as-you-go valuations.
Oh yeah.
We used to have the annual subscription, but it was costing me like 1,500-1,600 quid a year.
Yeah, it's mental.
And it wasn't worth it for the amount of it's cheaper to value a car on cap HPI, and you're doing an HPI check at the same time.
Yeah. Where
before you were paying 1,500-1,600 quid a year, and you were having to then pay the HPI it.
Really?
So it was crazy money.
I mean, I kind of just work back from retail, but I don't know where it stands when it comes to like Range Rovers, Land Rovers and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, they are good news, very good news. The only thing is that's right just before the facelift. The new model came out in 21.
Right.
Which is a different car altogether. So when you start to talk in the mid-30s, retail-wise, heading towards 40,
you get to the facelift.
People will be wanting a facelifted one. That's the only slight downside.
Right.
But the HSE luxury is the model everybody wants.
No bother.
Grey's a good colour. I mean, if you were going to take it in, I wouldn't be frightened of it.
No.
I know it's a big chunk of money to have tied up in one car, but I certainly wouldn't be frightened of it. I mean, we've had 3 older ones, and I'm not going to say they flew out the door.
Yeah.
But they've sold no bother. They were a little bit, obviously a bit cheaper than that. They were a couple of years older. They're always they are decent news.
I see what cap is, and I'll probably just bid him cap for it, to be fair.
If you can get it for cap, I would, or just ideally just below, you're going to make profit on that at the block.
Right. No bother.
100%.
I'll try that then and see what happens.
It wouldn't be for us. It's just we try and keep them a little bit cheaper than that.
Yeah, no bother.
But I wouldn't be frightened of it. It's if you've got the money, space to stock it, I certainly wouldn't be frightened of it.
Yeah, it's probably a bit too rich for me at the minute. I've got quite a few cars around that price, so I need to get something a bit cheaper.
Yeah, of course.
But no, thanks very much for that.
No bother.
Cheers.
See you later.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
So at least it's good news and it's not bad news. Obviously, I wouldn't be able to stock it pretty much because I don't want to sell Land Rovers either, and it's a bit rich at like 27-28 grand, but I'll see. I'm going to go and get a cap HPI valuation for it, and then I'll probably be able to bid them around there and I'll speak to Rob as well, who would probably sell it for me, so I'll see what he'd be able to give me. Bring in Rob now. Hopefully he can give me some good money for it so I can get this M2 gone.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Maybe not. Rob's off today, so I need to call them office.
Sorry, good morning.
Hello, it's Max from Samsung Specialist Cars. How are you?
I'm alright, thanks. How are you?
Yeah, I'm not too bad, thank you. I've just needed a valuation for a Land Rover Discovery, if possible.
Certainly, hold on. Right, what's the reg number? Yeah, brilliant. Max, give me 5 minutes. I'll check that through, check the history, I'll be back to you. Okay?
Perfect, thank you.
Lovely. Okay, mate.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
So just had a call back from, well, I had a missed call from Tips Trade, so I need to ring them back. But I love this new iPhone translator script when you get a voicemail because it never makes sense. Max's Naked Trade. Right. I need to ring Nick back.
Hello, Max.
Hiya, you alright?
Yeah, good news.
Yeah, I'm good, thank you.
Excellent. I'll look at that little beauty for you. Say just allow a couple of $100 worth of minor prep on it.
Yeah, probably. I haven't had any photos through just yet, but I would let you know.
Okay, looks like 26 grand.
26.
Yes.
Right, no problem. I'll go with them with that.
Wonderful. All right.
Thank you very much.
I wish you luck.
Bye-bye.
Okay. All right, cheers. Bye.
So 26 grand. So by the sounds of it, that 35 grand auto trade evaluation isn't correct. Because I've noticed that on the Leon Coopers as well. Sometimes the auto trade evaluation, when you search for it, isn't correct. Sometimes it's actually higher, sometimes it's lower. And I know it's definitely lower for Golf Rs and Golf GTDs. So you really do have to check on the Auto Trader app and like actually search for the car that you're buying to find out, well, to determine the actual selling price, because you can't always trust the Auto Trader site or even Cap, because Cap retail is just so far out, it's ridiculous. But I'll email the customer with 26 grand and hopefully we can do a deal. I'm not very certain that I'll be able to get the car because he's owes 33 grand. So what was that, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? No, my maths is so bad. 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 grand negative equity, which isn't cheap, is it? So just before I sit down and watch the F1 qualifying, it's not qualifying, it's the practice. Got the handle for the RS3 sorted, so we can go and check that out. There we go, brand new handle on, works perfect. But that is ready for the customer on Saturday. Should be coming in around 1 o'clock. And yeah, got quite a busy day on Saturday. Very, very busy day on Saturday actually. I think I've got an appointment every hour until we close, which is probably the first time that's ever happened, unless I've had some walk-ins. But yeah, very pleased with that, and hopefully we can shift some cars to go from an okay month, hopefully, once I have a look at all the figures, to a very, very good month. So fingers crossed some of these appointments go to plan. I need to call Q Finance now as well because the Mark 8 Fiesta ST went yesterday and I still need to get my payout from the finance, well, from them basically. I got an email saying it was paid out, but the money still hasn't hit my bank, so I need to follow up on that, so I'll call them now.
Hello, Q Finance, Sarah speaking.
Hello Sarah, it's Max, you alright?
I'm alright, Max, how are you?
I'm good, thanks very much. I was just wondering when I would be getting payout for the Fiesta ST from Evan.
Let's have a look. Evan, let's have a look. Sorry, no, I'll have to check with Decimal. When did it paid out? Yesterday. I think we're just waiting on the funds coming in, so it should be today. My love, they haven't arrived yet because we've just done a bank check, but it should be this afternoon.
Perfect, thanks very much.
Okay, no worries, thanks.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hopefully get it today then. I'm not a fan of electric cars whatsoever. I'm probably the biggest electric car hater you've ever seen, but the new BYD Surf or Seal Surf or whatever it is, can't even remember what it was, I'm that tired, was starting from £18,000, 1.8. That is a cheap brand new car if you just wanted to plod around in and you don't go long distance, or you have a second car to go long distance. Fair play, that is stupidly cheap for a brand new car, and you get all the bells and whistles, so it's not like you don't get a bloody stereo or anything like that. You literally get a full tablet which can actually go from horizontal to vertical. You get everything that you probably, I think the range was about 250 mile as well, so that is cheap, and I'm not the person to pick up electric cars whatsoever, but I'm quite impressed with that. We are on the last day of the week. It is Saturday and we have a very, very busy day today. We were supposed to have an appointment on the i20N, and the guy was coming so I could have a look at his Leon Cooper 290, and we got in and the car wouldn't start. Bloody typical. So put the charger on and everything, and then it gets to around 10:30 and he's still not here. He's supposed to be here for 10, and the time is currently 11:38 and he still hasn't arrived. So I think that appointment is well and truly gone. So kind of fretted for nothing. But then I made a purchase yesterday, but I was kind of so busy I just totally forgot to film a few things. But we bought a Ibiza Cupra, and here it is. It's got some copper looking alloys on, which are getting changed back to the originals because I just need to go and get them refurbed. They're over in that corner there. I've got a new front splitter coming for it. Well, it's already here, shall I say. So it's getting a new front splitter. And yeah, I've got to do a few other things as well. It needs a water pump and it needs 2 bushes. It needs a rear number plate light, which is all going to get sorted probably next week now. But it's going to look amazing once I've finished with it. And then we have this to hand over in about 20 minutes time. ST3. It looks absolutely beautiful. Turn the brightness up a bit. So yeah, we've pretty much got an appointment every hour today, and we've got this RS3 going and the Golf GTI over there as well. So got quite a lot of buying to do. Actually, I've already bought quite a few cars. I just need to get them collected next week. So I'll be able to show you all that next week. So I sent the Focus ST off to get the wheels refurbed because I didn't like that gold colour. It was way too dark. I thought it was going to be maybe a bit brighter, but no. So I didn't get them done anthracite. I got them done all black to make it more of a Batman spec. They look beautiful, and it suits the car way more. So I just need to get that cleaned on Monday and photographed and put on the website. And that is the week ended. All the handovers have been done and we are running, well, we're basically carless. We've hardly got any cars. It's so bare outside. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 and a part exchange that needs to go. We've got 8 cars in stock basically, and then we've just got these here. So a lot of collections getting done next week, and I think that's pretty much it. If you like and subscribe and hit the bell notification so you're notified every time that I upload, which is usually on a weekly basis. And yeah, have a great weekend.